Good evening, everyone. I'm Megan Matthews in the Controlled Comfort Weather Center with meteorologist John Walsh tonight. John, it's really starting to feel like December. It is cold, it is windy, and those roads are getting slick tonight.
In a hurry, especially the off-roads, definitely is getting slick. I was out for a little bit and actually saw a brief brush of ice pellets come flying by with those very, very strong winds. So do be careful out there, especially the non-treated roads and the bridges and the overpasses because, yeah, it's really slickening up out there right now. We'll take a look at some of the roadway temperatures in just a little bit, but first, we've got Kelly Bartnick. He is at the Department of Roads District 2 headquarters. Kelly, what's the situation out there? What's the game plan tonight?
Well, John, yes, you're right. We are here with NDOR, and really we're talking about sort of not so much what the game plan is tonight, but what they've already done to kind of make sure as these temperatures drop, things stay safe overnight and into the morning, and what potentially will be going on here throughout the rest of the night. And I'm here with Jim Laughlin, and he's going to talk a little bit about that. Jim, tell us sort of where you're at right now.
Well, as the temperature started dropping, we sent our trucks out to treat the bridges and ramps specifically to try to keep them wet. We had a couple bands go through, and we've had our trucks out going over the roads, checking them for slick spots and treating with salt.
And you mentioned kind of as this is sort of a good thing that the rain has stopped because potentially as the temperature drops that could keep the roads drier overnight.
Yeah, with this wind, it looks like the roads are actually going to start drying, so they should be in good shape in the morning.
But you do have some folks out, you'll have some people monitoring. So far, bridges, things like that, or is that where you're at? Is that what you concentrate on?
Yes, that's been our primary concern tonight.
And whereabouts? Like you guys are all around the metro, basically?
Well, all the interstate system and a lot of the state highways.
So talk a little bit about, as the temperatures drop, what you watch for, what potentially drivers should watch for in the morning.
Well, I think in the morning, if they want to watch for anything, the bridges and ramps will be anything that we didn't get treated, but it looks like everything's going to be dry.
Well, and potentially that is the hope here, and that's something that you've been working on all evening already. Of course, you know, it could start raining again, those conditions will change, and these people are going to be monitoring those as well, John. So it's something that everyone's watching, and certainly the one thing we do know is that these temperatures have taken a nosedive here from this morning to tonight, and it is winter again here in December in Omaha. Reporting live tonight, Kelly Bartnick, KMTV Action 3 News.
All right, you just heard from Omaha Public Works prepping those roads tonight for possible slickness in the morning and tonight. And we're going to get to a live picture right now from I-80 and Harrison. Now, the Nebraska State Patrol, we just spoke with them. They say roads are starting to show signs of slickness. They've gotten reports of slick roads just since 9:30 p.m. and a lot more crashes have been reported. Omaha Public Works, you just heard from someone there. They say all 5 of its road maintenance yards are open tonight. Crews are treating hills and bridges with salt and brine, and it's very windy out there, so drivers, please be careful. We're getting reports of black ice on the roads tonight. Now we're going to take it over to meteorologist John Walsh for a check at the forecast.
Yeah, and you're right, Megan. Around bridges and overpasses, you have air circulating around the surfaces, and that's where those areas tend to freeze up more quickly than what the roadways are. Here's a look at some of the sensors around Omaha in terms of actual roadway temperature. Highway 31 out by Gretna near the I-80 junction there sitting at 34 degrees. So is the I-680, I-80 junction 34 there. A little bit warmer farther to the east on Highway 75 and 480 where it's 36 degrees, but we're dropping very close to the freezing mark now. And again, it's I'm not surprised that some of the roads are slickening up, especially the off streets that aren't traveled quite as much. Temperatures have dropped below the freezing mark. Still some spotty precipitation. Most of this is very light, either a very light mist or drizzle for the most part. Perhaps a few light snow flurries or showers up around the Sioux City area. But this is all going to be moving out of here, but the winds will remain. We'll have complete details in the wake of this major storm that's now passing to the east of us. That'll be upcoming from the Controlled Comfort Weather Center in just a few minutes.